Hi, welcome to Pingboard. Today we are going to have the explanation of Keeping Quiet, which is written by Pablo Neruda. So here this poem has the theme as introspection. What is introspection? As looking inside, analyzing our own activities. So that is what is introspection. Why we need to do this? To regulate our activities. So similar to this introspection, we can also have a word called retrospection. What is retrospection? Is looking back, analyzing what we have done so far. So by analyzing that, we can try to stop the mistakes whatever we have committed, or to change the life what we have led so far. Yes, come, let's go and see what the poet has told. Now we will count 12 and we will all keep still. So what the poet is telling us, come, let's count 12. So what is this 12 denotes? As 12 months in a year, or the 12 zodiac signs, or the 12 numbers which are there in the clock. So which tells that throughout the day, throughout the year, we need to have the habit of keeping still. We will all keep still, he is telling. For once on the face of earth. So let's do this at least once in our lifetime, so that we will get trained. What is the use of that? Let's not speak in any language. So what the poet is expecting us to do on that one moment on earth is, he is not asking us to talk. Don't speak in any language, don't use any language. Obviously these languages might create barriers or obstacles at few circumstances. So here the poet is telling, don't speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second. Let's keep quiet. Let's stop doing all the activities for 1 second. And here we can take it in a different way, that let's stop having negative feelings, negative thoughts, at least once. And not move our arms so much. Don't do any work. Okay, don't do so much of work. And here also we can take it in another form, that we should not use any weapons, the weapons which can lead to destruction. So don't do any activities which are leading to the destruction of the world. So the poet is telling here, when you could able to face the earth once like this, without any language, without the negative thoughts, and without using any weapons on destruction, it would be an exotic moment. The meaning of exotic is blissful. Sometimes we feel like we are blessed to be here in this world. We are blessed to be in our family. We are blessed to have certain things in our life. So that is what is exotic moment. We'll be enjoying the time if we could able to sit and look inside without rush. So you're not going to hurry up anything. Without engines. Engines represents that no industry is going to work. So when all are going to follow this, that is keeping quiet, nothing is going to be rushed up. Okay, no engines is going to work. We would all be together. So by heart, the poet is telling, by heart we all will have same sort of feelings, and that will make us to go to a sudden strangeness. Sudden strangeness in the sense, we will feel that something has changed a lot. The whole life has changed a lot. And we can feel that we all are with unity, because all are going to follow this. All are going to look inside. All are going to keep the negative thoughts away. Obviously, okay, that will be an exotic moment, a blessed moment, without much struggle, without a hurry. We can enjoy. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. If that is so, the fisherman in the sea will not harm whales if he knows very well what he is doing. Okay, whether he is fishing for his own need or he is doing it as a business. If he could able to analyze his activities, obviously he will stop hurting the whales. And the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. So many people are there in this world who used to work a lot to earn a bit extra. So they never care about themselves. When you take even your moms at home, okay, without having their breakfast, without having their lunch, they'll be toiling in the kitchen. Okay, till 11 o'clock, they may not have their breakfast, telling that the lunch has to be ready. So obviously this will happen. So that's what the poet is telling with respect to the case of the man who is gathering salt. So they don't have time to look upon their hurt hands. They are exploiting themselves. They are doing too much of work, not bothered about their health. They want to earn. They don't find time to take care of themselves. Those who prepare green wars. What is green war? Is war against nature. So I am telling for those who are preparing against nature. Wars with gas is possible. Wars with fire you can have. But victory with no survivors. War with gas refers to air pollution. You can spoil your environment. Okay, the air, what we are breathing in, might get polluted because of our activities. You can also have war with fire, atom bombs. You can use it. You can fight against nature and you can even win. But who will be there to celebrate your success? So whatever the action we are doing, obviously it is not that we are against nature, doing against nature. We are spoiling our environment. Obviously it is taking us towards our end. Would put on clean clothes. So what these people has to do is, they'll be putting on clean clothes. So clean refers to white here. White symbolically represents peace. So that's what the poet is telling. Let us put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade. And now, if you could able to analyze your characters, activities, you could able to see where you are and how you are. And if you are leaving the path of destruction, obviously you can join hands with others as your brothers. So they will not have any fear over you. They will also be like away from the path of destruction, and you will be joining hands together and you will be walking under shade. Shade in the sense, this refers to be here as the comfortable place. doing nothing. So the nothing refers to introspection. So you can all join together doing introspection. You will not be against nature. You will put on clean clothes and you will leave the path of destruction, and you will be pure, and you will go by a peaceful attitude. What I want should not be confused. The poet is telling, don't get confused with what I am telling. I am not asking you to keep quiet, that is, still without moving, with total inactivity. Total inactivity in the sense without any work, idle, what we call as idle. I am not telling that you should not do any work at all. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. So why I am telling this is, I don't want anyone to give away their life. We can give up things in our life, but we can't give away our life. We could able to see so many news in the newspapers telling that this girl committed suicide, that guy committed suicide, the whole family committed suicide. So many things we could able to see, so many people on various reasons. Why we tend to do this? Because we failed to analyze our activities. That is the basic reason. So what the poet is telling us, I don't want anyone to be like this. Yes. So here, you should not give away your life. You should not give up, thinking that this will not be possible for you, that will not be possible for you. No such thing. If we were not so single-minded in the sense selfish, or being busy in our own work without bothering about others, about keeping our lives moving. Okay, if you don't want to consider about the other living creatures in this world, if you are not bothered about anything in this world rather than your own life, and for once could do nothing, such people can once try this keeping quiet. Perhaps a huge silence might interpret this sadness of never ending ourselves, never understanding ourselves, and of threatening ourselves with death. So what the poet is telling us, the silence, what you can make when you are looking yourself inside, that will help you not to be sad. Okay, you no need to worry that you couldn't able to understand yourself, and you no need to have fear for death. So obviously out of fear we are trying to give up. So that may not happen if you could able to introspect. So do this at least once in a day. Analyze your activities. If you could able to do that, you no need to worry about anything in this world. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. So where we can learn this is from nature. From earth we can learn this. At one point of time we could able to see that everything seems to be dead, that is nothing more is left, but we could able to see it is springing back to life. So the best example what we can have here is with respect to the change of seasons. Okay, if you take in the autumn season, all the leaves of a tree will wither away. Slowly it will start changing its color from green to yellow and everything will get withered off. But soon, when the spring comes, new leaf will start to come up. Obviously, the new life for the tree gets started with, and it will has its flowers and fruits, whatnot. So we can learn from nature, we can learn from this earth itself. Okay, the positivity, wishes, hope, we can learn from this earth. Now, I'll count up to 12 and you keep quiet. I will go. So now the poet is telling, I will count now 12. You start introspecting. You keep quiet. Okay, start introspecting yourself. I hope by this time you would have understood what is introspection, what is keeping quiet. With the hope that you would have understood what you are supposed to do for those few moments. Let me take leave. I will go. Believing that you can very well understand what is keeping quiet, and you will lead your life by that, taking away all the negative thoughts, leaving the path of destruction, throwing away the weapons of destruction and all those, hoping for better things in life. Yes, this is what Pablo Neruda has said in Keeping Quiet. I hope this is helpful for you. Thank you.